Welcome to Moto. This is an introduction of the new project. It is my Mk1 Golf Gti. Trusty old steed that's been sitting outside in the rain for the past year, and looking at it you can tell that. It is a 1982 Golf, it's a 1.8 GTI. The engine has seized, so that is going to be coming out, and we're going to be putting something a bit more interesting in. This series is all about building a track car on a budget. Bit of background story behind this car and how I came to own it. It belonged to a good friend of mine who had it for quite a few years. He fondly called it Yoda, I imagine because it's green, so we're going to keep that name. I did a lot of work on it for him over the years. It's got Hell braided brake lines, Hell injector lines, G60 front brake conversion, brake disc conversion on the rear, fully power flex bushes, lots of bits done to it. The engine was nice and strong. It had a new speed throttle body on it and a few other little bits, and made just over 120 brake horsepower on the dyno, which is very good for an engine that originally is supposed to have had 112 brake horsepower in 1982. Everything was going well until the engine seized, and that's when Jim lost a little bit of heart in the car and offered it to me because he wanted to get back into Scirocco's. We come on a deal. I gave him not very much cash for it, and I'm doing a few bits of work on the Scirocco for him as we go along. So another part of the deal with Jim was that he was going to keep a few bits from the car to get a bit of money back from what he'd put into it. So this is why I have no front seats at the moment. I instead have a pair of brand new wings, which is going to be quite handy somewhere along the line, I expect. Along with the wings, he also gave me some other repair panels because it does need some work on the body, which I will tackle at some point, I'm sure, but for now it can stay as it is. A lot of the interior is going to be ripped out. I will be losing the carpet, I'll be losing the back seat, I'll be losing quite a few bits of the dashboard, the steering wheel will be being changed, there'll be a roll cage going in there, a decent pair of seats and harnesses, because I do want it to be safe while I'm going around the track. So you've got a few different paint effects going on, all on the outside of the car. We've got lacquer peel on the roof. We've got a complete loss of lacquer on the top half of this door, fading down to various stages of lacquer loss to the sill. The bonnet is turning yellow for some reason unknown to me, but I actually quite like it. We've got moss growing on the wipers, which I'm not sure if that's beneficial or not. I'm assuming not, so they'll probably be being changed. We've got a wing mirror that is barely attached, so I expect that will be getting changed. One of the things that I do want to do is make it look a bit more race inspired. So I have ordered a new set of arches for it. The bumpers are likely to be coming off. I will be making a spoiler of some sort for the top of the tailgate. I want to lose the aerial, so I'm going to have to weld the hole up that's been drilled there. The rear wiper is missing, which has left a hole which over the past year of it sitting outside has filled up with water, which I'm going to have to sort out. So I'm going to have to check there's no issues caused by rust in there. General condition of the car, I would say, is fairly tatty. We've got a few bits of rust coming on the windows, but none of them are actually leaking water into the car. So I'm possibly going to leave them because I am not going to bother doing anything with the paintwork at all. The whole idea of this is a budget build. Paintwork doesn't come into a budget build because that will take a lot of work and a lot of money to sort out. This is going to be a very ratty looking car, although it is going to be well built. My main aim with it is handling, reliability, and I do want to make it safe, so I'm going to have some proper seats, harnesses and roll cage in there. Possibly upgrade the brakes because I'm not sure how good they are going to be on track. The rear is already disc brakes, so it shouldn't be a problem there, but the front G60 brakes, I'm not sure what I'm doing with that yet, so I'm sure that'll be covered anyway. Interior, I am going to modify the dash in a few ways. I've got some ideas for. and most of the wiring I'll be going through as well, because Mk1 Golfs are not renowned for their good wiring after being used for so long in all sorts of conditions. The reason behind me building this as a track car is that I've built a lot of cars performance and track orientated for customers, but I've never actually built one myself. This past year I have been on a few track days, and it's given me the push to want to have a go myself. So as soon as I had this car sitting here, I thought, why not? Let's give it a go. I know I can build it. Pretty sure I'm not going to be very quick around the track, but we'll see what happens. Chase and me are going to be trying to do filming on it every week, as I do want to get it done ready for the warmer weather so I can get out on track at the beginning of the season, because I would like a full year of trying to actually have a go at it and see what I can achieve.